Hi everyone, it's Marty, the dog father Richardson here, welcoming you to Dog Bowl 15. This year we're going to have a traumatic brain injury awareness theme, and Matt Martinez is here with me because he is this year's streaming sponsor for our streaming game. So thank you for joining us, Matt.
You're welcome. Thank
And
you.
yeah, Matt's got quite a history with Dog Nation. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, introduced to Dog Nation when I donated a kidney to a friend, and then I was actually a recipient a couple years later.
Yeah, and you've been part of the Survivor game several times as well, right? And
Yep.
and that
Unfortunately, not playing this year.
yeah, well, you never know. We might have a spot, so it's a good change. So the other end of it is this friend is quite a story himself.
Yeah.
And tell us about the person that ended up with your kidney.
Yeah, so Dave Repsher, Flight for Life nurse that crashed with St. Anthony's, I think, in 2017. Due for all the burns on his body, with the antibiotics and everything that took place, it killed his kidneys. So knew him from work at Copper Mountain and figured, what can I do to help to give someone back?
Yeah, that's an incredible donation, and I know Dave very well. So that was I know that completely changed his life. So hats off for you to doing that. But also we're here to talk about MMD, and that is an electric company that you own. So
Correct.
let's tell us a little bit about that.
MMD Electric is a commercial, residential, light industrial company. We have like 5 crew members right now, looking to enlarge later on in time, but projects are $500,000 and less.
Yeah, and you guys stay pretty busy, don't you?
We do.
And so a lot of the people out here, $500,000, we're not going to have a $500,000 thing for your house. Like for me, I'm one of your customers, and a smaller job, but tell us there's no job too small, right?
No job too small, no job really too large. We'll pretty much take it on and take care of it for you and get you guys situated, twist those wire nuts.
Yeah, there you go. So I can speak for Matt here that Cindy and I were really happy with the work Matt did. Courteous, he's an expert in the field, and we enjoy his work every day. So thank you for making our house a little bit better. Yeah. So, but anyway, with that, enjoy the rest of the Dog Bowl and go Dogs.
See you after the puck drop.
And good morning from the Edge Ice Arena in Littleton, Colorado. This is the 15th annual Dawg Bowl, and today's matchup is the Denver Firefighters versus the Dawg Legends. I'm Manny Furtado. Glad to have you on board, and we've got Marty Richardson along with us. Marty, welcome to the booth up here.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun team. This is the first time we've done this. These are all guys that used to play for the Top Dogs, and they just watched that Platinum Division, and they said, you know what? One game's going to work for us.
Here we go. We are just underway with the big hoses, the Firefighters in their gray jerseys, and the Top Dogs in their black jerseys trimmed out with red. As we are just underway in 88, that's Sean Gagnon with the puck down the right-hand side. Gagnon hustling as he is challenged by Ryan Bach as the puck slides back over to the near side, and coming away with the puck is number 44, Paul Thompson. As these Firefighters are excited about this, there's Thompson's shot, and again, Bach got a piece of it, and up ahead of the play, and his Peter Senya stops at the circle and cross ice feed, looking for Derek Armstrong, Marty.
Yeah, Derek was a late ad. He told me he didn't want to play, and he got excited when he saw all the buddies playing.
And Senya to Hayduk makes it 1-0, and they make it look easy. We're here early as Peter Senya was set up, that left-handed pass over to an open Milan Hayduk. Hayduk makes it 1-0. We've just started in this 22-minute run clock. And so the Firefighters put on some early good pressure, but the first pressure that the Top Dogs were able to put on, I said Top Dogs, Legend Dogs. I got to get used to this, Marty.
I know.
A little bit new, but I like this idea. This is terrific. There's Toby Peterson going right to left. Hands it off. The puck back over to the near side. Steve Quayler's got it. Quayler backing up. And the pass right in front. What a save as that was made by Maritran, Gabe Maritran. Speaking, Toby Peterson again dishes it back over. Johnny Mitchell with a nice little move, and Mitchell with a sauce back over to the left-hand side. The pass right in front, punched away, and cleared back out by Jason Brewer. Swinging around and looking for that. Brandon Donner trying to get the puck out. Mitchell keeps it in for the Dogs. Puck back behind the cage, and the loose puck and a quick shot there was Tanner Doty. Tanner Doty got in tight, elevated it well up and above the cage, and the puck fished back over to the near side. Ryan Bach moves in. Bach moves it back over to the far side. Armstrong with those white Sergei Fedorov gloves, peeling away. It's back up high, drifting back. Johnny Mitchell. Mitchell with a lane takes the shot, tipped in front by Derek Armstrong. And Armstrong back down, looks for Mitchell. Mitchell takes it just inside. Did he not score? Armstrong's complaining about it. Armstrong with his hands up. Marty, have we seen that before?
Yeah, I think we have, but usually on a pond.
And a quick little nice play over on the far side. Got tied up. Hayduk's got it. Hayduk works it in with a backhand feed. Finds Armstrong. Armstrong again. He's got Hayduk up high. Hayduk now cuts to the middle. Looks for the open space. But the pass is tipped away well by the Firefighters, and now kicking it soccer style. Trying to move that puck up was number 72. That was Riley Hall. Firefighters working it out and coming away with the puck into the Dawg zone. Firefighters looking for a shot on goal, and A.J. Kier makes the save.
It's CJ, actually.
CJ.
We got, but that's good. Great start. Start here, and we're a couple of moments here. We've got 10 fire departments represented on this team. 10.
10?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? And 2 of them are from Minnesota. So
Okay.
8 Colorado ones, 10 from Colorado. And so I don't know how much chemistry they're going to have out here.
Well, I'll tell you what, those Firefighters stick together. They usually play a pretty good team game here. It's a good thing we don't have the Firefighters versus the police here, because we might have a barn burner, no pun intended. Puck over on the left-hand side, and Quayler picks it up. Quayler's got Hayduk drifting in. Quayler hands it off. Armstrong with the puck. Back to Quayler. Quayler, edge of the circle, puts it right in front and got a ricochet goal right there.
Yeah.
As it went off Miritran.
Yeah, Quayler was not trying to score there, but he did. And so, a couple other things just to share here, Manny, is 3,069 NHL games on our Dawg Legends. So pretty good.
Marty, I want you to leak out those games as the game goes on here, and I know you've been doing your homework. You've been prepping for this You've been prepping for this color commentating, and I appreciate it. And there's Hayduk on his backhand. Hayduk brings it in, stops on a dime, delivers it back to Hayduk up and over the cage. Armstrong and Hayduk, they've got a little chemistry out there. Cody Anderson walks it in. Anderson makes the pass, picked off by Armstrong, and Hayduk's on the move, calling for it. Off his blade. Hayduk picks it back up into the zone, finds his man Peterson on the far side. Peterson's pass picked off. Perhaps they're having trouble. The dark jerseys on dark jerseys. It's a little tough even for me to pick it up. And there's Peterson again. Peterson quickly heads it, mans it up ice to Hayduk. Hayduk spins on a dime. Peterson's got it. Backhand feed, and Armstrong can't pull the trigger. Loses it just there as Armstrong thought he had it and thought he was going to be able to put it in. Sean Gagnon takes the shot, hits the side of the cage. The crowd thought it might have scored, but it goes up high. A shot and a diving save. C.J. Keir makes a great save.
That was a great save, and we're watching that replay on that. He's wide open in the slot there. It looked like we were going to have a one-goal game there, but out of the gate, we're looking. Looks like a fun, wide-open game. It's kind of what we expected, Manny.
That's right, and you know what? The Firefighters look pretty good when they get it in that offensive zone. And walking it in, Tanner Doty with a toe drag move and delivers it on a platter. Calling up high. Puck is deflected, and over on the far side, the Firefighters are able to get the puck up and out as Brett Clark. And another pass, and that again, almost a misfire there. The pass was Steve Nielsen. Walking in on the near side is Cody Anderson. Anderson's been noticeable here for the Firefighters. He's had a couple of rushes, and
you just mentioned Steve Nielsen, also known as Sticks. When he walked in that room, he's actually one of my tax clients, and excited to play today. He goes, "This feels like a fantasy camp." So that was a lot of fun for Sticks out there. But here we go, Gauthier behind the net.
And Gabe Gauthier, my color commentator partner out there, feathers one back up. Mitchell's got it. Mitchell looking left, finds Senya. Senya dishes it back to Quayler. Quayler working off the wall, delivers it into the corner, and one more time Mitchell hands it off, and that familiar look. We saw Senya's son, Owen Senya, earlier. And there, a puck gets tipped up and hits Johnny Mitchell up in the face.
Johnny's that definitely got him good. We're seeing the replay there. He's sliding off. Hopefully he didn't draw any blood there, but we got Kelly on the sidelines there. 15th year of taking pictures here. And that's probably a pretty good one of Johnny coming over to the bench.
I'll tell you what, man. He doesn't even have the face shield there, does he? Doesn't have anything. So
I'm one to talk, though.
Well, Marty, he's earned the right not to have the face shield. Back up high, although, when you started, were they even wearing helmets, Marty?
Exactly.
So Senya again out of the corner, finds a man, dish back over to the far side. It's Armstrong. Armstrong tucks it to Milan Hayduk, who buries it. Hayduk's got his second.
That's a pretty tough line right now there. The Armstrong Hayduk line looks
and
pretty
Senya,
tough.
throw Senya in there. Don't forget that guy. What did he do?
Yeah. I'm watching that replay. I just caught the tail end of it. Some really quick puck moving right in front of the net there, and then they just slid one in.
So it's fun to see that. And here's a giveaway. Walking in and just missing there is having a chance at that was Ryan Oliveira. Oliveira found himself all alone in front of C.J. Keir. And again, the Firefighters with some good pressure in the in the Dawg zone as Milan Hayduk tips it aside in a race for the puck. Tip back out to center, tipped aside, and Gabe Gauthier just standing, had to back out of the zone. And the Firefighters are able to move it up ice on the near side. Brad Edelberg. Edelberg walks from left to right, takes a shot, and just hits the post. No goal. Shazi, hopefully he's got a replay on that one. Another shot and a save, this by Kier. CJ Kier makes that. Let's have a good look, Marty. Take us through.
This is Brad Edelberg is the owner of Summit Sticks and makes a lot of custom sticks, and it customly came off the post.
I'll tell you what, good call, but you got to give the officials, some props on that because.
And we are going to mention these officials. We've done it a couple times this weekend. 100% of these games are donated by Colorado Ice Hockey Referees Association.
And there's Edelberg again. Edelberg working on the far side, puts it back down low. Ryan Bach gets there first, moves it up to the left boards. And a good play, good strong stick over on the far side for a moment. And here we've got a break. Walking the puck in, Tanner Doty. Tanner Doty with a backhand, and he scores, making it 4-0. Tanner Doty found himself all alone. And Marty?
Yeah, that's a nice play. Tanner's a Colorado kid, well-known, coaches Littleton hockey, and got kind of one of his dream jobs. And that was a nice little backhand move there and lifted it over his shoulder. But Tanner's headed to Connecticut to coach, and good for him, right? I mean, that's exciting that he's playing with some of his childhood heroes out there right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a great dream, and Tanner's been a big supporter of Dawg Nation over the years, and of course, has been involved from very early on. And there's a backhand shot through the crease. Puck is picked up. Toby Peterson's got it on his blade. Toby Peterson had it knocked off. A terrific play by the Firefighters. That was Aaron Riccio who had made that defensive effort. And sliding back is Brandon Donner. Donner has time as he sets up behind Mary Turin's cage. Donner's got it again. Donner with those quick feet through center. Shadowed there by Peterson. Donner takes it in. Dead pass over to the far side, and Senya's got it. Senya with the long pass up to Derek Armstrong, and Armstrong plays out a slap shot in front. Armstrong calling for it again and dishes it back, and Armstrong, no stranger for that, tries to put it in front. Donner makes another nice play as he clears the puck up, and icing is waved off as it was touched up, and with time, Gabe Gauthier's got it. Gauthier's pass off the stick. Milan Hayduk on the puck. Hayduk takes it into the zone. Cross ice feed. Armstrong back to Senya. Right in tight. Loose puck and knocked aside as a good turnaround and off of it. Paul Thompson moves it up ice to 88. Sean Gagnon. Gagnon's shot. A blocker saved by Kier. Kier's been sharp tonight. He got some help from the post, but otherwise he's been terrific. 4-0 as the Dawg Legends lead with 9:02 remaining in this first half. Puck is punched back and up to the line. Senya's got it. Senya with time hands it off. Hayduk back in front and another save.
That was
terrific
a nice
play.
save. That was a really nice save.
Armstrong found himself in tight. Armstrong's looked good today, Marty.
Yeah, he's got his name all over that score sheet already. Look at Gauthier with a little stick handling in a phone booth.
I'm sorry? Sure, you can take a picture of that. Here you go. All my cheat notes on it. You're very welcome. And it's good. Right and tight with the fans, Marty. You got to love it.
I guess, yeah. I bet Mosier doesn't have that happen to him.
I'll tell you what, Mosier, those silver spoon NHL, NHL announcers.
Yeah.
You got to stay with the people,
We're with the people for sure, especially when Shazi doesn't put up the caution tape.
Oh my!
So
we're at the end of the tournament here. So
yeah, not much. It's championships Sunday,
and we've got Jake Onstad out there, number 27 for the Firefighters. He's out there, tries to steal that puck away, put some pressure on Johnny Mitchell. Puck is pool cued over, and Tanner Doty's got it again. Doty measures the line, takes it in, delivers it back over to Mitchell. Mitchell with that blue Avs helmet.
Yeah, kind of threw me there.
Distinctive, and sweeping away with the puck is Dylan Tyrell. Firefighters take it in, and looking for that shot. A nice little toe drag move is setting himself up there, Marty, was Jake Onstad.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Tanner Doty again. Doty fires it up ice, and a little bit of a check as Steve Nielsen goes down to the ice. Nielsen,
Minnesota native.
and famed Pabst Blue Ribbon rep, and the loose puck in there, tucking it in. Tanner Doty gets his second.
Oh, Doty's enjoying the day here.
So Doty leaves here soon for his new gig.
I think it's tomorrow. So this was quite a going away present for him to get to do this. And we got another big crowd. It's a Sunday and we got a crowd like this. Manny, you've seen this grow from a handful of people in the crowd. Never probably a handful, but
the first year that sure was, because it was 2020 COVID and you and I were in here.
That's true. It was you, me, and Shazi. That was it pretty much.
Call of the game.
2020.
And here walking Ryan Oliveira. Oliveira sets up as Toby Peterson watches him. Oliveira dishes it into the slot and a shot. And again, 27 coming up big. That was number 27 is Jake Onstad. We talked about him earlier. Onstad's had a good game this far.
Ryan Oliveira, you mentioned, oh, look at that. He's from all the way from Elk River, Minnesota.
Well, good to have him here for this contest. And working out of the corner there, Derek Armstrong gives a little stick check, a little love tap, as Armstrong talks to the crowd as he's skating back on his back check. Peterson again, Quayler. Where was that Ryan Bach? I think it was. It was Bach back behind, and picking up the puck is Senya. Senya regathers himself, hands it off as Armstrong fires it up, and Gabe Gauthier circling again. Gauthier finds Peterson, and Peterson walks it in. Peterson one-handed on the stick on his backhand. Soft pass in front. Armstrong with the shot.
I think this was Gauthier.
Save.
Like he throws it. This is Army looks like Gretzky tonight. And we're watching the replay. He comes behind the net, throws it back out to Gauthier, point blank, and he flashes the leather. That was a really nice save right there. Really nice save. Great angle, Shazi. Great angle.
We're going to have Gauthier here with us on the color commentating for the Platinum game that we have coming up.
What do you think of that game?
I think it's going to be terrific, Marty. I think the manager of the Top Dogs, this could be his year. He could be general manager of the year. We don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've said that last year and the year before and maybe the year before. So I'm not sure I'm going to listen this time.
Here's the thing. I saw those concrete jerseys.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh my gosh, that could be they might have broken the curse may be broken with those new jerseys.
Yeah.
But I walked in and I said, I saw you got new jerseys. He said, we had these last year, man. And I'm like, going, okay.
Yeah.
So, they kind of had a sigh of relief there that they already have won in those jerseys. And there's Hayduk. How smooth is he, Marty?
Oh my goodness, still amazing. Would like to mention on the legend bench behind there, in the black shirt, and you can't really see it, a tie on him. That is Porter Johnson, a leukemia survivor, and he surprised the team today with becoming the coach. And oh, look at this. Oh, and he had his notes and the whole bit on it in clipboard in there. You saw him in there.
I love it. I love it. That is terrific. Marty, nice job involving everybody into this game, of course. And there's Tanner Doty.
That's a hat trick.
He's not going to forget that from Armstrong and Hayduk. Tanner Doty with some good hands. Hayduk and Armstrong.
Manny, I think you could have scored that one.
I don't know, Marty. That would have... You're overestimating. Maybe in my mind I could have, but it's a different story out there. 6-0 but the Firefighters have put on some good pressure. They just haven't been able to beat C.J. Keir. Keir's been solid. And let's see if the Firefighters can muster up some offensive potential here. Working back down low. Puck is punched up by Brett Clark. And again, Toby Peterson motors through, leaves it for Mitchell, and Mitchell delivers it right. See, that just, Marty, that looked just easy, didn't it?
It did. It was a little hot. I don't think I could have handled that one.
A little hot. Ryan Bach calling for it. Mitchell delivers it down low. Peterson with a no-look shot, and the puck is scooped up.
Sneaky.
And controlled by Riccio. Riccio down the ice. Sean Gagnon on his backhand. Brett Clark right on him. Marty, how many games did Brett Clark play in the show?
Well, he was, if I remember, I got my notes here, don't I? I can nail this right down to the 689. That's quite a few. He tallied 186 points. So not bad for a defenseman. He had
a lot of points, and Toby Peterson sneaks one by.
Oh, is that one in? Yeah, we got the replay here.
Yeah.
That one just crawled through and barely got across the line.
And Shaw's on it, isn't he? He's been on it all weekend.
Yeah, he's got it again.
One minute to go, Marty.
7-0 first half. Little rough. They're playing just like we've done all weekend. 2 22-minute halves.
Yeah. And we've got Brandon Campbell out there now for the Firefighters. He's number 65. He's putting on that pressure. And he's got those red mitts and the red helmet. Tough to miss. And right in tight, and what a play. Senya with those hands. And he's got a smile on his face too, Marty.
That's a Hobie Baker winner there. Colorado College has only had 2 in their history, and we got one of them there. And Dawg Nation's only had 2 father-son combos on the top dogs, and Haydukes were one, and now the Senyas joined that club.
That's an elite club, isn't it? In a lot of respects. And it's dished off by Senya to Armstrong. And Armstrong takes a shot on goal all the way back. May as well get C.J. Keir involved with the game as the buzzer sounds. That's going to do it. It is 8-0. And the highlight, Tanner Doty gets a hat trick in that first period. So he's got to feel good about that.
Yeah, that was probably the highlight of that period. But the highlight, honestly, these guys, they knew this was going to be a tough one. But it's got to be pretty cool for them to get to look across the ice and see Brett Clark and Peter Senya and Johnny Mitchell and Milan Hayduk and David Fancher kind of put that team together. He's a recipient of ours, first responder. He's gone through a lot. He was hit when he was at an accident site in the snow, a hit and run accident where someone hit the fire truck and almost killed David. And he's battled back. He's had recent back surgeries, all related to this, and he wants to stay in the first responder scene, and it's been tough for him because he had to miss a lot of work. Just became a father again. He's in the white behind the bench there, but super positive guy, and I know he's going through a lot.
And there you see, this is what it's about, right? Derek Armstrong going and saying hi to the boys over there on the bench. We should mention these guys. Number 39 is Matthew Petrone. 7 is Brandon Donner. 44, Paul Thompson. 17, Brad Edelberg. 16, Cody Anderson. 72, Riley Hall. 90, Alex Stone. 33, Gabe Meyer Tyran. That one's a tough one here.
That is a weird one, yeah.
Jake Onstad is 27. 88 is Sean Gagnon. 9 is Alex Duchesne.
Yeah.
65 is Brandon Campbell. 18 is Jason Brewer. 14 is Dylan Tyrell. 29 is Andy Barthlow. Number 11 is Ryan Oliveira. 21 is Aaron Recchio. And you mentioned the head coach, David Franchier. So big thanks to the Firefighters for coming out, and known as the Big Hoses. You gotta love that name, huh?
Yeah, and these guys also, these are local heroes.
Absolutely, these guys first responders, and they're out there. And like you said, this is a dream playing against Milan Hayduk, who's got the puck now. And challenging him, number 44, is Paul Thompson. So can you imagine Thompson talking to his pals at the fire shop saying, well, I played defense against Milan Hajduk coming in, and there's a Fanning on the shot, picking it up again, and the long pass. Derek Armstrong up ahead of the play. He's got a 2-on-1, and Armstrong kicks it over as he was looking for Tanner Doty. Armstrong putting on a show here for the fans. And again, Armstrong's got the puck as Doty enters the scene. And Doty back down and low and puts it in on a little backhander there. Tanner Doty has his 5th goal of the game. You know, Marty, perhaps they should just switch goalies from side to side and give them each a shot, you know. Trying to shoot on C.J. Kier would probably enjoy that. And drifting back, picking up the puck and walking in is Johnny Mitchell. Johnny Mitchell with a backhand feed and a quick pass. Tanner Doty again. Doty's had some good hands. He's made those goals look easy. He's made the guys look like NHL players, Marty.
Yeah, he has.
NHL passes.
Yeah, he's played really well.
And trying to move the puck out, but Doty's deep inside the zone as he gets bodied up. Duchesne.
There's some names on that team.
There's a couple of names. It doesn't help that it's squeezed in over there on the Excel spreadsheet. So, but working it out, Toby Peterson with it. Peterson heads it up ice. Glancing down and coming away with it is Aaron Recchio. Recchio, number 21 out there. Will apply a little soft forecheck. Johnny Mitchell has also been involved, Marty, with Dawg Nation for years now.
Yeah, he was a top dog several times over the years, and he switched allegiance over to Sissel, and he played only one game. I think he played last night's game, and but he's back with the Dogs today, where he belongs.
Well, that's good. Now, Sissel, a couple of free agents. It's kind of a free agent. When does the actual free agent season begin? Does it right after the tournament, Marty?
I think
or do
it's
they
right
give
now.
it a week? Do they give it a week?
No, I think it's already going right now. Who knows who Denver Concrete will have tonight?
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know what they've got in the trash bag.
Yeah.
I
remember last year
they pull out the jerseys.
Yeah, Brian Yoon came in for the championship last year.
Oh, I think Yoon played more than one game.
Yeah.
I asked him about Yoon, and they said he's big time now. He started out in the UCHL and quickly rose up to the AHL and was getting playoff games for the Colorado Eagles in the AHL. His future looks bright.
Speaking of which, the big boss is out here. Ryan Bach, the president of the Colorado Eagles, is playing defense, not goal, where is familiar, where we all got to know him as an All-American at Colorado College.
And Ryan Bach, you get to get a good look at him. He's number 3. And the Eagles had a terrific year this year. It was highlighted, obviously, by the presence of Gabriel Landeskog coming back from nearly a full 3-year hiatus, with the injury, and so with 16:58 to go in this second period, the Dawg Legends lead right now the Big Hoses Firefighters, as Derek Armstrong with the puck behind the cage. Looks for Milan Hajduk. Hajduk tucks it back over to the far side, and it's touched in by Gabe Gauthier. Scores that goal. So, Marty, just do me a favor and don't let Gabe know that I mistook him for Derek Armstrong.
I will. But yeah, that was definitely familiar, Gabe. That crouch position there, nice little tap in. We've seen that before.
We've seen it before. Gabe Gauthier getting a goal, and
Well, they hit
Gabe
double
heads to
digits
the-
right there.
Heads to the bench there. So I was going to say, Marty, with the double-digit lead, does the clock run?
The clock runs with a single-digit lead. So yes, I guess is the answer.
Yeah, it might run on 1.5 times,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, he stops Doty on that one. That was a nice save. We got a little break in the action. Doty at the face-off dot there. Brett Clark setting up with Ryan Bach on the D.
Marty, that the scoring pace has slowed down just a little. I mean, we were almost at a 2-minute clip in that first one.
Yeah, that's a
And
pretty quick clip.
We're down to we're now at a 5-minute clip here as Derek Armstrong steals it as Hayduk heads to the cage. Tanner Doty drifting into the slot, and that's stolen away by the Firefighters. And the Firefighters bring it into the zone with 15 minutes left in this contest. Trying to work away from some traffic. Brandon Donner. Puck is punched out. Here's a slap shot that goes up and high, and it's a good thing that Ryan Bach was turned around, as that thing was a headhunter. Almost nailed Ryan Bach. And the backhand feed. Puck is picked off. And calling for it up ice is one more time Derek Armstrong. As he's cherry picking, finds Hayduk and Armstrong with the return feed. Just slid off the stick a bit. Walking back in is number 90, Alex Stone. Stone delivers it, and a nice little toe drag move, power move, trying to drag it to the cage was Cody Anderson in that distinctive. And what a point blank shot again. Cody Anderson with that green helmet has had a couple of point blank shots, Marty.
Yeah, they've had their chances in this half. No, you mentioned Alex Stone. He had one of those just there. Alex Stone was a neighbor of Jack Kelly when we were first started the Dogs, and way before Dog Nation. And Alex was Jack Kelly's neighbor, next door neighbor. And he used, as a young boy, used to come watch our Dogs team play at the edge here. Now here he is in the firefighter team. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool as Cody Anderson brings it in with some energy, but a good defensive effort. Steve Quayler knocks it away. We were talking about the height, and we were talking about Quayler. And I asked you, what do you think, Marty? Is that 6'6"?
Yeah, he's a really tall defenseman. Good, really good player. Made it to the AHL level for the Hamilton Bulldogs, but not past that. But he was a really solid Colorado prospect.
And with a man in the middle, there's Quayler who picks it up, and Quayler on the mark to Peterson. Mitchell reels it in. Mitchell with a little nice. Mitchell's hands and footwork is pretty good, Marty.
It's deceiving, yeah. Scored a few NHL goals. Finished his career in Germany. And now you Avs fans get to see him on altitude quite often.
And there's a shot, boy. Kier has been solid here today. Takes that one up high. Senya's got those Colorado College gloves. Peterson with some quick moves, hands it back off. Mitchell dancing, edge of the circle, and that puck is punched back out to center. And Ryan Bach battling with his man, bringing it in, looking for the backhander as CJ Kier makes a play. Ryan Bach has a good conversation with number 88, I think, bringing that in. That was Sean Gagnon.
That was Milan. Look at this goal. I don't know if you were watching this one. All right. Has Milan lost his hands? Here we go. Literally just walks it in. Taps it across the line. He's pretty good. He's got a big smile on his face right now.
As long as everybody's having fun, it's this is awesome. We're down to 11:41 to go in this contest. 11-0. There's Hayduk with it. Hayduk walks it in, delivers it back, and there's Army.
Army likes that slapper.
I will never forget, Army came over one time to the backyard rink with the boys, and they must have been all of, they were squirts at the time. They were 10-year-olds. And he's taking slappers for the kids, and it's traveling about 3 yards down. And
at least he didn't kill a neighbor's cat or something.
Well, my neighbors would bring the pucks back that they would find during the summer, and they would find them throughout the year. And here comes Armstrong again, and Armstrong this time tries to tuck it in. He does so, 5-hole. Armstrong chatting it up with the crowd. It's almost like the Harlem Globetrotters when Armstrong is out there.
Yeah, here he comes on this replay. That was a nice little move, actually. Goes backhand and then tucks it right inside the post. Didn't look like he had any room there, but he clearly did.
Derek Armstrong, one of the more colorful characters here. And takes one shot as he fires it back. Like I said, it's
right on cue.
Exactly. As he calls for it on the far side, but it's picked up by the Firefighters, given away, and back to Armstrong. Armstrong along the goal line, and the pass right in front is saved. A huge save there. Gabe Gauthier with it. Gauthier, good footwork by Gauthier down low. Levin Quayler, Gauthier there. Gauthier puts it up. Hayduk's got it. Hayduk working through 4. And that little stick lift right behind it just takes that puck away. You think you've got it. You think you're on it. Hayduk's got it. Cross ice tried to go right through the slot. As the Firefighters have figured that out, they've clogged it up down low.
Yeah, I've been the recipient of that Hayduk stick lift a few times myself.
How's it feel, Marty? You think you got it?
Yeah, he usually gets a little grief from me on the chirp side afterwards.
There you go. Steals it away. Jason Brewer thought he had a break,
Oh,
and
here we
Brewer
go.
knocks it away. But getting back quickly was Steve Quayler, hoisted up by Derek Armstrong. Hayduk will give you a little chop down there, won't he?
Yeah, he did. He just did it again. That's why I'm telling you, I've felt that before.
Yeah.
In his former house, they used to have a rink, and I'd get to go play there with it would be Milan and I played the boys.
And who used to win those contests?
They were young, so we would win. But if the game was close, I would be wide open, and I would never get the puck. We were not going to lose to those boys, or he wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's called dad strength, right?
Yeah.
You never want to give it up, and what a shot as the net came off the moorings. But a terrific opportunity here at the 8:18 mark of this second period for the Firefighters. I thought they were going to put one away, Marty.
Yeah, pretty good effort. Well, I'm going to roll down in a couple minutes here. We're going to do a group picture at the after the game, but we also have a surprise check on the ice.
Marty, that is, we will wait to hear that. That's terrific. I'm sure you'll be on the PA system there.
Actually, yeah, I don't think we're gonna have the PA system, but we're gonna do something now on the ice and get a nice picture for him.
Well, this has been terrific. The idea of this, coming up with an idea like this to honor, I think, the legends.
Yeah.
But not only that, but to give an opportunity for the Firefighters and other people to enjoy playing against them, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
And look in front of us now. It's getting even more now. And the jerseys, we'll mention the jersey before. This is the Lallier Legend Dogs. And Michael Lallier, he's down there with a Griswold jersey on. He owns Lallier Construction, and he was the sponsor of this team. But on the sponsor is on the jerseys, there's 6 other logos, and those are what's on the jerseys is every sponsor that did at least $10,000 for this tournament. So we're going to sign them, and all those sponsors are all going to get a jersey.
That's fantastic, Marty. You always are recognizing your sponsors. That's the lifeblood of this organization, of course, being able to donate so much, the volunteers, the sponsors, everybody, all the participants, like you said.
Yeah.
All of this is donated and for just an absolutely terrific cause. So, and we'll see that here with your check presentation shortly after. Got 6 minutes to go in this contest. And question right now is, can the
Baker's dozen right
Firefighters
now.
can they get on the board here? Milan Hajduk with that puck, and Hajduk slides past. And here we've got a breakaway coming up as Sean Gagnon has all ahead of the play. Gagnon brings it in, and what a a goal as Gagnon scores, and it's terrific to see the Firefighters on the board as the crowd reacts. And picking up, there's the puck. Gagnon's got the puck as he gets a high five from Armstrong and the rest of the boys. Marty, take us through this.
Yeah, that was nice. Gagnon goes backdoor and then flips it over. Beautiful, beautiful goal.
On that backhander, and what a play by C.J. Keir. Gagnon scores, and the crowd comes alive. They're partial here to the Firefighters. And Marty is off. So the final 5 minutes, and the question was, were the Firefighters going to get a goal? And they got one. Perhaps they're going to get another one here as they're up ahead of the play. Onside's a 2-on-0, 2-on-1 now. Gagnon looking for his second, and Keir's got the puck. Gagnon throws it into the net. And Gagnon gets a little head wash there from Derek Armstrong. They had a 2-on-1, and getting back, I think, was Quayler there, perhaps. Quayler on that, getting back to disrupt that 2-on-1. And Armstrong off the wall finds Hajduk. Hajduk with those hands, and 4 minutes remaining, peels off, punch pass. Quayler's got it again. Quayler works it down low. Armstrong in the slot. Hajduk tried to dish it back. He had Quayler on the offside. And the puck is kicked up and into the zone by Jason Brewer. Recovered. Matthew Petrone with it. And there's a shot and a tip in. Scoring that goal was number 65, Brandon Campbell. We talked about Campbell earlier. And Campbell posted up in front of Keir's cage and gets the second goal for and it's 13-13. The scorekeep has it up there, so we're gonna play a tie game here. And let's see, Campbell gets a goal, and Cody Anderson, or excuse me, Sean Gagnon got that first goal for the Firefighters. As we're going to play a tie game here for the last 3 minutes. Next goal wins. Quayler tries to drag it in as a pivoting move. Unable to tuck it away. Armstrong's got it again. Armstrong with the puck up high. Armstrong looking back on the far side, and he fires it over. Quayler picks it up off the boards as he's got Tanner Doty in his sights, but the Firefighters are able to tip it away. Doty's got it. Doty tries to dish it off. Good steal there by Matthew Petrone, and he sends it up ice. Gabe Gauthier with a terrific defensive play. Quayler again tries to move it up. Matching 11 snakes that puck. That's Ryan Oliveira. And again, Gabe Gauthier with a long pass hits Armstrong. Armstrong with a no-look feed. He knew Peterson was there. 2:19 to go as Peterson enters the zone and peels off from pressure. Peterson dishes it down, and quick no-angle shot from Armstrong. Puck is chipped off the boards, but stepping in is Brett Clark. Firefighters work it through center ice. And with 2 minutes remaining, look for their third goal right on tight. C.J. Keir out of Parker makes that save, and he'll hold on as the clock continues to run. We've got 1:49 to go. And for the Firefighters, a little bit of redemption there, getting a couple of goals against these NHL players. Johnny Mitchell walks in, backhand feed. Senya's got it. Senya looks for the far side, and he finds it. And it's a one-goal game. 14-13. Sanya gets his second tally of the afternoon, as we've got a 1-goal game with 1:07 to go. This is all for charity and a great fun for both the ex-NHL players, the Dawg legends, and the Firefighters. Ryan Bach slides it around, and Mitchell's got it again. Mitchell is looking for Bach. You just see the hands on these NHL players. They're able to recover the puck so quickly, and Peterson picks it up on his backhand, quickly puts it into the corner. Peterson, in the final 32 seconds, was looking for Ryan Bach, who was posted into the slot. Bach retreats, and Senya keeps the pressure on. Senya doesn't want to give up. And the puck down the distance. We've got 15 seconds, the final 15 seconds remaining, as the Dawg legends, one last push up ahead. Senya's got it again, finds Johnny Mitchell all alone. Mitchell can't bury it, as a terrific save as the buzzer sounds. The 1-goal game ends 14-13, we'll call it, as the Dawg legends defeat the Big Hoses. I'm Manny Furtado for Dawg Nation and the Shaw Hockey Productions. Thanks to Michael Shaw for everything. And hopefully you'll stay with us. We have the Platinum game, the championship game up next. It will be the Top Dogs versus Denver Concrete, the 7-time reigning champion. I'm Manny Furtado. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Matt Martinez with MMD Electric, official streaming sponsor of Dog Bowl 15.
Always remember to play hard
Play fair.
and give back.
We'll see you at the next puck drop.